fake
All right, welcome back, league members, to the 2026 OJ Friends. Not Messi two-time champ because he choked in the final.
We're
OJ
back.
Friends
Wow.
Fantasy Football League owners meeting. Welcome back, all 12
Welcome back.
owners. We had
You
a
mean them all,
drama-free off-season where no owners were kicked, finally, for once.
Some people are next.
Before we go
we're
over
not gonna listen to our
the
champion.
results of our voting ballot, let's just go around the room and let's get some opening statements from whoever wants to make a statement. We will start, of course. Oh, I was going to start with our defending champ Cronky, but he had to open his mouth before he could even set him up for it. So we'll wait and save him for last.
Whoa!
Bill
No,
just
no,
keeps
no,
leading.
no,
let him
no,
go
no,
first.
no,
Let's
no,
start
no.
with
Bob,
the
I'm
opposite.
here.
Let's start with the opposite side.
Bill's
The
here.
person
We
that
did it.
came in last last
Ooh.
year, Ernie. Would you like to make any comments about this upcoming fantasy season? Are you excited?
Put in the past in the past.
Okay.
I guarantee I'm not finishing last.
Ooh, guaranteed. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's
And
see.
we might have a new commissioner by the end of the season.
Oh,
No, we
okay.
won't.
Well, we'll get to that vote in a minute.
I support.
Wait, can I say something? I don't want to say
It's
something.
not your turn yet.
I got an idea who we should put next.
Christ.
I got an
Wait.
idea who
Shut
we
the
should put
fuck
next.
up, you fucking.
The
All
Wash
right, go
Fantasy
ahead, Rat.
Murder
This is your
Zombie.
turn. Go
No,
ahead.
no. We should put Zombie next. He's washed. It's his
Oh.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Grandpa.
All you
All
gotta
right,
say.
Zombie, go ahead. Would you like to make any statements about this
Grandpa.
upcoming season or reply to Rat already taking shots at you 1 minute in?
Wait, what do you say?
I said, go
you're
ahead,
washed.
Grandpa. It's your time's over. You
He's
better
saying
get
you're
this.
like the Warriors dynasty, over and
Facts.
washed.
You said you're like LeBron James.
That's not
Whoa,
what he's
whoa,
saying.
whoa. That is not.
There you go, Papa. Time to play.
All right, let Zombie talk.
Secret.
Anything you want to say?
What?
Wait, you have Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. Shut
He's
up.
a good quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. if
I
that
do
was a
have something to
diss.
say about myself.
You should have said you
I
have
have nothing-
Devontae Smith as your wide receiver 1, who's going to break a bone in the second game when he's
Mm,
getting
that's-
overworked.
That's
Fucking skinny.
I got nothing to say. My drafting will do the work of talking.
Talking. Okay.
Mm.
All right,
Obama.
Rat, go ahead since you inserted yourself already. Any comments you want to make?
I'm more interested in the Sixers season before
Oh, here
fantasy.
we go. Oh,
We
so you're
got
already setting up
LeBron.
your excuse, huh?
We got LeBron James.
Already.
LeBron James
Unfortunately,
is a
you can't draft
Philadelphia.
LeBron James in fantasy
I
to
didn't
help your
know.
team. All right.
Well,
Yeah, you're
go
gonna go to
Sixers,
Flyers
and,
games only.
I know Cheese won't win the league this year.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All right,
going
Cheese,
to
ahead.
Flyers
any
games.
comments you'd like to make as your Knicks did win the title this past year? Is that an omen for things to come for you in
I
this
know
fantasy season?
the Sixers are doing all this just to stop the Knicks. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's gonna be a good year, and I'm not coming in last. So, never have, never will.
Never
If
have,
those are
never
your
will. You
goals,
heard that?
that's a problem.
I heard that. All right. Let's see. Who am I missing? Zach. You have made some big proposals, which we'll go over here in a minute. You've also made some bold predictions that you're gonna have a great year and not be AFK and.
Isn't that what
Okay,
happens
those
every
are
year,
just
golfer?
words in my mouth, but
Okay.
it's gonna be a great season.
Uh-huh.
He says that every year.
And I have had some big proposals, and there's some good ones.
Okay.
I've heard that none of Pusa's proposals have passed.
All right.
So
Well, we'll go
that's
over
sad
that.
to hear.
That was
That's not
leaked
totally
by the
true, I
commissioner.
don't think. All right.
Leaked by the commissioner.
What?
Said leaked
We
by
need
the
a new commissioner.
Okay. Well, it was on the ballett. You could have voted.
It's a vote, buddy.
Yes.
The whole league
league.
voted you down.
Exactly. You got it, Zach. The whole thing is a vote. Except for when I address the fines. I'm like Roger Goodell when it comes to that shit. Throw those fines out there. So, all right. We'll say. Did I miss anybody?
Wow, you're missing Bill.
Oh, is Bill here?
What Bill did
I
you?
haven't talk yet.
Bill?
He said he's listening to
Yeah,
two
he's
meetings.
Bill.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, in typical old man Bill.
You'll have no
with
idea how
kids.
hard it is to listen to two meetings.
And have to
Shut up,
listen to
Bill, hurry
this.
up.
Yeah, that's rough. All right, Bill, is this your year you win or come in last?
Probably not.
Probably not either. Okay, so middle of the
Not
pack.
Probably not.
I like that.
You know,
All
at
right.
least Bill knows.
And we saved the best for
fuck
last.
off.
Cronky,
Everybody leave.
the defending returning champion, although he did threaten to quit a
Mickey
few minutes
Mouse.
ago, which we will accept your resignation if you would like to. You would no longer be the defending returning champ if you quit the league. So would you
Mickey
like to?
Mouse.
Oh,
I would just like to say this. I would like to double every single one of my bets because I am ever more
Oh
confident
my
that I am
God.
going
You already
to
turned down the bet.
repeat as champion this year.
Oh, so you're going for the back-to-back, huh?
Yeah, and it's going to be relatively easy.
Where's your
I
announcement?
think. Yeah, but like I said, tough life being me. You know, main character.
Short.
Main character. You
Stubborn.
always complain when people.
He's trying to take that messy villain role. It's not going to work on you, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna win again this year. Everybody will be against me.
Oh, you're damn
Slaps
right.
is
I
gonna
will
say
be
that.
against you. I'll be making sure I draft every one of your players from last year, so you can't get them.
I'll be making sure to trade with Slaps before you can trade with Slaps.
Yeah,
Go for-
take
go for
slaps
let's
behind the
just,
woodshed before Cronky can. I like that approach, Rat. I like-
Let's see how this draft order goes.
Oh, okay. What pick would you like to have, Cronky?
I honest to God, it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna win.
All right.
Talking too much.
All right. Well, before we get into the balls,
I hope somebody screenshot it.
let's
screen recorded
go
copies of
over the voting ballot of this year. As every year, it seems to get larger and larger. Every year over year, we get more proposals. Some was very.
some people put some dumb fucking shit in
Yeah,
there.
some were a little bit
Wow.
crazy, and some were actually some good ideas. I will
Good
give some
job,
credit
Trey.
on some of these. So let's see. Everyone can see the screen in the Discord, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
This
we'll
is
start
not
with
the
the
closing
yearly
part.
one that just seems to be a meme at this point. That's put on the ballot every year. Commissioner of the league, Ernie or me, and by a 10-2 vote, your GOAT commissioner, me, survived. So I will be the
Wow.
commissioner
I don't know
this year.
about go.
I don't like go.
Nobody else
Who
wants to
did
step
vote
up.
for Ernie?
Ernie,
Ernie?
and Zach were the two votes for Ernie. So GG's Ernie. Better luck next year. Like Tyler made that
You
graphic.
know-
Reyes 2027.
The Don got 2 terms.
Yeah. And I've had about 6 turns now. So.
Yeah, that's just dictatorship. Ernie's 2 terms.
All right,
are coming
on
up.
to the next one. This was one that came down to the wire.
Already?
Surprisingly, because years past we have always had increasing the buy-in on the ballot. We've had slaps bitch and complain like a broke boy every year. This year, however, he did not cry and complain in my DMs about increasing the buy-in, which means maybe he got a better job or something.
Did this not pass? It's
However,
50-50?
it came down to the final vote of
Ooh.
Anth last night.
Oh no!
If he
gotta
would have
be
voted
fucking
yes,
broke.
it would have passed.
Oh my
However, you can all
God.
call him a broke bitch because he voted no. So at a 6-6 margin, remember, for something to change, it has to have a
But
majority.
use a coin flip. Let's
So
do a coin
because
flip.
it wasn't
We
a
need to change that
majority, it
rule.
will stay at the $100 base buy. But
You know what?
it's
I'm
very
changing- I'm
close.
proposing that rule for next year. It's a-
All right, well, you
just
can
do
put
a
that in
coin
your
flip.
notes. We're not talking about next year
God
now.
Damn.
All right, on to the next one. This was the dumbest. I will just make that known right now. The dumbest proposal of this whole
The
thing,
dumbest.
Cronky to remove the championship ring, and his reasoning, as you saw in the chat, was because his future wife will not
If
give
he
him
has one.
sex if he has a championship ring. So he's worried about Cronky. You might just want to worry about finding your future wife before you worry about if she's going to care that you have a fantasy ring. But that did not pass 8-4, so we will still have a championship ring for the winner of the league this upcoming year. Moving on to the next one. This is a change that I was surprised that changed. So Ernie had to do that hot noodle challenge last year as we all watched him and his abuelas and abuelos in the background as he did the noodle. That will not be a thing this upcoming year for last place, as we
Wow.
are changing the last place punishment from the hot chip noodle to the shipping of the trophy. They
Really?
will have to pay. And a yes.
That's so boring.
7-5. That
That's
passed.
lame.
That's
Oh, and who
lame.
proposed that one?
Let's see
That
who voted
was,
for what.
I believe, proposed by you, Cronky.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Is that so? So
Well,
every
he already
one
knows
of
he's
them
finishing last.
was not.
That's the only one.
Gotcha. Then now we're changing it. Donald Trump. Now we're changing it. That was the only one now.
That's the only one.
Oh.
That's the only one.
We all heard him resign from the league. We all
All
heard
right.
him.
Then, I voted for both of these because I feel like just the shipping is not a big enough punishment. Well, shipping in half the ring. So I would have liked to see this next one pass, but it did not. To have the last place sponsor $100 Super Bowl parlay. Unfortunately, that did not pass 7-5.
Who
It was
said
a
no?
close
Wow.
vote. Was
Wow,
a
who
close
said
vote.
no?
Fucking
We'll go over
bums.
the individual who voted what after we go through the general.
Jesus Christ.
But it was a close vote, but it did not pass 7-5.
Was that not a great proposal by
So-
Tulsa? It was.
Yes, it was a good proposal, Cronky. It was probably your best one, to be honest. But I just don't understand why some people voted yes for the shipping, but then no for this. We'll see who it was that changed. Like, last place deserves a punishment for coming in last place, and this
I
year I
agree.
feel like it's going to kind of get off scot-free, as all they're going to have to pay is
Wow.
probably about, $15 for the shipping of the trophy, unless Slaps wins the league. And half the ring, which is about $45. So they're going to basically pay about $50 this year and get out kind of scot-free. So that's why I would have liked to
Wouldn't
see
it be
this.
100?
What?
Shut up,
I'm
Pat.
confused. Never mind, keep going.
What do you mean?
You know what? That change would have been fine if you broke bitches didn't veto the total buy-in uppage from 100 to 200.
I
Hey,
don't,
you
I
know
don't
what?
understand the correlation between those, but
What?
We're gonna propose that
Yeah,
again next
last
year.
place.
Hey, everyone
Hey,
plan on
Wes.
that next year because that's gonna be.
Shut
But
up.
the
Lucy.
buy-in
all
is
right.
more.
So basically, that is those. Moving on to the next thing. This was proposed by me to make the league parlay that a lot of people did not like last year, change it to an eliminator style parlay. So under this, it would have been everyone gives a play in week 1. Only the winning plays move on to week 2. And then no matter if the parlay hit, everybody would get the money split equally because they're putting towards money each week. They're just not giving a play. So I would have liked to see this pass, but unfortunately it did. Well, it did pass 7-5, so enough people liked the idea.
Wow.
However, people either were confused or just didn't read, because then the next proposal was to remove the league parlay completely, which I put clearly in parentheses. Yes, it will reduce the buy-in by $21, but if it passes, then the previous eliminator proposal
They
is
saw
null and void.
$21.
Thank God. You should have put that one first.
People voted for the eliminator,
Yeah.
but then voted to remove it altogether.
You
which-
confuse them.
How
so
did I
what does the
confuse
league
it? Can you
want?
not read? Can you not read? It says
They
if
saw
this
$21 in their
proposal
sheet, and they wanted to
passes,
save
then
$21.
the previous
Let's
eliminator
go.
proposal is null and
Wait,
void.
but you put it out of
Go.
order, yeah.
You fucked that up.
How did I put it out of order? We currently have a league parlay.
Ah, this commissioner
So
sucks.
I wanted to
Let's
change
use
the
some
league
common
parlay
sense
to
here.
this.
Let's use some common sense and see that the league wants to do this. It's
What do you
7
mean?
to 5.
The league
isn't
didn't
it?
want to do it. They want to remove the league parlay. They voted yes to
Why
remove
would
the
they
league
vote?
No.
for the other
Yeah,
one
wait, what?
and
If
overlook
they want to,
the
wait,
right-
hold on, go for it. If they want to eliminate each week, why would they not want it?
Exactly.
They obviously want it.
Freak out.
They want it.
No, they don't want it because they voted to remove it.
Yeah,
let's
but you
just
said
go.
they-
Let's just go see who's who.
Golfer,
and
he wants a
confirm with them.
runoff. He
Can-
wants a
hold on.
runoff, golfer.
Shut up,
He wants a
Cronky, for 2
runoff.
minutes. Listen, we currently in the league.
What is 7 to 5? I thought you said 7 to 5
In
was.
the league currently, we have a league parlay. We did it last year.
Yes.
So the first proposal was to change it from the league parlay to an eliminator style parlay.
Done.
That
That's
was
the
the
same
first
thing.
thing.
Passed. Yes,
was the
people
first
want that.
Then somebody proposed to just remove the league parlay completely because they didn't like it.
Yes.
So
Be-
that
because
is the second
If
proposal.
you didn't remove it, then we would
Wait,
be doing
technically,
2
aren't you
parlays.
aren't you removing the league parlay and switching to advance?
No, because
Yeah,
the
the
eliminator
eliminator.
parlay is the
Technically, it's
same
still a
thing as the
parlay.
league. It's just the league parlay, just in
So
a
they
different
want-
style.
I mean, technically, you
So
are
they want the
eliminating
eliminator
league
parlay, but they don't want the other one.
Correct.
Yes, they want
Yeah.
it. That's a yes. That's a yes. We're
No,
putting it in.
the league
People
putting it
parlay
in.
is the
You're trying to
$21 you
People
pay
thought you were
for
trying to do
this
both.
for the eliminator.
That's a technicality. Technicality.
How is it
Yeah.
a technicality? Somebody
Because
voted.
they want
They are removing it.
Somebody voted
They want
to
to remove,
change
but they
it.
want to
Somebody voted to
use it
change
linear.
it, which if you read here, it's the same $21 buy-in as last year, and same $1 for each week
Okay.
for the 12
Let's
people.
move on. We'll come back to this.
So
We
somebody
can
voted
discuss
to
that before the
change
season
it,
actually starts.
but then somebody also voted.
We're
The same
getting into
person
there.
voted to remove it because they
We'll
don't
do a
want it.
recount after. Let's move along.
This is saying if we don't remove it, then they want it this way, but they would prefer
Once
it
we
be
see
removed.
who voted
Yeah,
which way, then we can ask them.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyways, it won't be a thing this year, so your buy-in will
Oh
go down to
my
1.
god.
All right,
We'll come
the
back to
biggest
that.
proposal that Zach cared most dearly about that he's about to flip out on: change the trade deadline from the end of week 11 to the end of week 12. Unlucky Zach, your campaign failed
Less
just like Kamala
corruption
Harris.
there.
7
Less
to 5.
corruption
How is
there.
that corruption? We have.
Why do you
less
want it
time to
later?
trade.
Oh, well,
at
there's
the
one of the
moment.
people that voted no.
Corruption.
Zach Zombies just asked you,
Why
why do you
would
want it later?
Wait, who voted no?
Well, apparently Zombie did because he just asked you, why would you want it later?
Why wouldn't you want it later? It's an extra week of trading. Right now, we don't trade
No.
past.
No, no.
Oh,
What is it,
Cronky
week
voted no as
13?
well. Well, there's 2 of you.
Buddy, you just want to trade
Hey,
right
maybe if
before
you
the
weren't
playoffs
refing, we could have done the draft earlier, Zach.
We get
Huh?
3 weeks of no trading until fantasy playoffs. We need only a
Here we go.
2-week gap.
Keep going, golfer. We can't spend 4 hours on
Cronky,
on the
You
fucking-
guys are
once
delusional.
again,
You're
I
delusional.
said this at the start of the show. I'll say it again. We don't run on your time schedule. buddy. All right, increase the fab budget. This was proposed by
This is-
Slaps from 100 to 200.
Doesn't
I was
make sense.
surprised this was as close as it was, but it did
The
not
league
pass.
voted correctly on this
7
one.
to 5.
Fuck
It doesn't
slaps.
make sense.
Fuck slaps.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I voted no,
It's
and the
the
only
same
reason I
fucking
voted
thing.
no is because it doesn't really
Buddy,
change
it does make
anything.
sense.
Instead of putting
It doesn't. You're
$2
just
on a
using the
player that
double
you
amount
kind
of
of
fab
want,
you
you're just
would.
going to put 4. Like, it doesn't change anything. It just, what's the difference? It's just
Done.
going to bump
Zero.
up. It's going to
Continue.
inflate
Continue.
everybody's bids.
If you voted yes for that, you're an idiot. Continue.
Okay.
Because then instead of $100 man, we get $200.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus,
Well, we
what
had
the
a
fuck?
we had
Move on.
$113 man last year.
Next,
Somebody traded
next,
for
next.
Fab.
Next.
All right, next one. Shortened days on waivers from players drop from 2 days to 1. This was a Cronky proposal that I didn't really understand the point of. It failed 8
what
to
a
4.
smoke. You got smoked.
Not even
Oh, it
close.
passed?
Don't
No,
even do
it
that.
did
No,
not
it
pass.
failed.
8 to
Close.
4.
I thought you-
It failed.
Keep it
So it
going.
will stay just like it has the
Get
past
the
few years.
brooms out.
Next one, add median scoring. This was on the ballot last year, and it had the same result as last year. It
Who-
failed.
who
9
brought
to
this
Who
up?
put the
3.
fuck that
Who
on
put
there?
this?
I believe that was Bill that proposed this one.
Oh my
Don't
god.
ever,
Bill, what
ever
are we
put
doing?
that ever
Bill.
again.
I mean, it was
Bill!
on. We did try this one year in JV. I didn't
This
really
shit
like
is
how
ass.
it went, so I
That
voted.
shit's horrible.
All right, next one. As we already saw, they changed the draft order from a UCL style ball draw to a
Damn
poker
it.
tournament. This
That
was
was
proposed by
close.
Zach. It did not
Zach,
pass, but it
I
was
did
close.
vote for that.
7 to
It was
5. It was closer
close.
than last time. It was closer.
No,
than
last
time.
one came down to the wire.
Oh, this one came down to pretty much the wire too. The last voters were the ones that determined it.
Oh, we'll come back to that.
I don't think this will ever pass unless you do something that everybody knows how to play or do. So, because you're just giving an
It'll
advantage to
pass,
people
it'll
that
pass.
play
Jason,
Closer
poker.
Sleeper
and
back
closer
to
every year, as you said.
ESPN, please,
Yeah,
Yeah,
God.
this one never has
Buddy,
a chance.
it's
I
because
don't
you
know
want to
why.
go on fucking Tyler's fucking poker websites and
Actually,
play
At
that
this
shit.
point,
Fuck that.
this next
I mean, that-
proposal is just a meme one that Zach just throws in every year.
You want to give
Change
me the
from Sleeper
resign
back to
right
ESPN
there.
10 to 2. No.
Who was the second person? Respect to that person.
Probably Ernie, I think.
Wow.
It was either
Great pick,
Ernie or
Ernie.
Anth, because as of last night, it only had one yes, which was you.
That's unbelievable.
All right, this was another proposal. Add back team defense. Obviously, we removed it years ago. It will still not be coming back. 8 to
Oh
4.
my
Pretty
God.
resounding no that people
Oh
don't like
my
team defense.
god.
These
That
next
is
ones
defense.
don't matter because team defense isn't coming back. Moving on to the next one that was very close that Zach, for some reason, has a vendetta against. Like, you feel the whole league would come crashing down and burning to the ground if this one passed, according to him. Increase QB touchdown passes from 4 points to 6 points. We do this in JV already. It does increase the QB points a little bit, but not as much as Zach thinks. Zach thinks they'll overpower and be more than a running back or wide receiver, which they're not. But he doesn't have to worry because in a very close
my
vote,
God,
it did
that
not
was-
pass. 6-6. Very close.
Thank
I
God.
believe Ernie
Thank
vote on this
God.
is what saved you, Zach.
Thank God.
Wait,
Great vote, Ernie.
What?
wasn't there a vote to switch back to only one flex or something?
Yes, that's coming up, Zombie.
You guys
Thank
want
you
to see the?
for
You guys
Relax.
want to see the dumbest proposal ever? Next.
Actually, yes. I said Cronky's ring one was the dumbest. You're right, Ernie. This next one is the dumbest proposal ever. Remove the -1 point for a missed extra point or field goal. Not sure why we want to
Jesus
not
Christ.
punish
I'm fine.
kickers when they miss a
Yeah.
kick. That's the whole point. You gotta get a good kicker that can make kicks. But a
Who proposed
resounding
that?
11-1 vote. Take a wild guess who the one yes was.
Pusa?
Cronky. Cronky,
Oh
any
my
comments
God.
on... Would you like to explain
Comments,
this a little bit,
Pusa?
please?
Nope. I want to move along.
Oh, okay. So you realize
This
how
was
dumb
horrible.
it was. Okay, that's good. All right, moving on to the next one that was proposed by me that Zach is also having an aneurysm about the past 2 weeks. Add 0.5 bonus points if a tight end catches, run-ins, or passes in a play that results in a first down. I propose this because I feel like this would give tight ends a little boost without making them anywhere close to running
He
backs
wants to boost them.
or tight end, or yeah, because I don't feel like tight ends right now
He just
get
said it
enough.
himself. He wants to
Yes,
boost
Just
all
a little
the-
bit. It
Formula.
was close
Thank God.
until last
Go,
night,
let's
7 to
go.
5.
Thank God.
So I did not pass, but it was
What
close.
the fuck?
And we will be trying this in JV, so just a heads up.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
on to the next one. This was proposed by Zach, so he doesn't like the tight end getting 0.5 points, but he wants every single player, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends, to get
Keep it
one whole
even.
point
Keep it, yep,
for every
yep.
first down. That's going to be like 40 points a game with the first downs that
What
these
the
teams
fuck?
get. And it was a resounding no, 10-2.
Wow.
So that will not happen.
That was a good one.
It was not. Clearly, it was not good. Good ones are close votes. All right, the next one. Slaps proposed this. Add an extra IR spot, and it did fail 7 to 5. Was kind of close though. 7 to 5. No, we will stick with one IR spot for this upcoming season. Next one. Remove one of the flex positions. This was also proposed by Slaps. I'm not quite
shit.
sure why he hates the second flex so much. I think
Yes.
it's been a good addition. And the league agrees. 10-2 vote on no. We will
Is there
keep-
anything that's gonna pass?
we will keep the 2 flexes and only 1 IR. Now, the next vote was proposed, I believe, by Bill. So the total opposite of Slaps is thinking add a third flex spot instead of
Jesus
removing
Christ.
it.
So we're good
Oh
at
my
It also
God,
resounding
that's just
no,
fucking-
11
Two
to
is
1.
good.
I believe
Two is
Bill was
good.
the only yes vote on this one because he proposed that. All right, the next big one, reduce bench spots from 7 to 6. This was the only vote that I struggled on deciding which way to vote.
No.
As my team always has a shit ton of injuries, I do like having 7 bench spots, but I also know that the waivers dry up pretty quickly with 7 bench spots. So I struggled on this one. I ended up voting no, and the majority of the league also voted no. So we will stick with 7 bench
Great
spots.
choice.
8-4. Better use that fab
Good job.
early in the season. All right, add a new rule for future league members that they must have 8 approves to get into the league instead of a majority vote. That did not pass. 8-4. So we will stick with just needing 7
Interesting.
votes. That was proposed by
Zach's
Zach.
pissed
Zach
off.
is already Zach's kind of like
Zach,
is
you act
getting
like
some
we don't
immigration
control the
trying to get
fucking
immigration
votes
laws.
anyway.
What are
anywhere,
you talking
please.
about,
Pusa,
Pusa?
shut your mouth.
Nobody was
They
talking
vote
to
the
you.
way we vote on that.
Next.
Fuck out.
Moving on to the next one. Add another rule proposed by Zach. Add a rule that only the league can have 2 foreign players in
Jesus
the
Christ.
league. That did not pass 9-3, but good try.
9
Zach.
to
That
3
one made me
people?
laugh when you proposed that. We currently
Wow.
have 2 foreign, so that would mean we couldn't add anybody else that was
Here we go.
Correct.
Let's move.
but that did not pass. All right, next one. Add a rule that league members can only attend the event. As you can see by today, Julian not being in the party, that did pass 7-5.
Thank God.
Wow, who are the
Um,
5
Not
people
quite
that
sure why
voted?
we hate so much certain people. But I understand if they were like overdoing it or over participating. But
Maturity.
I'm just saying, if anyone ever wants to have a special guest, they will not be allowed.
Exclusivity.
All right, next one. Add A rule that this was a highly contested one by
Oh,
Zach
there's no
that he
way.
campaigned
There's
for
no
so
and
hard.
96%.
Just like Kamala Harris campaigned so hard, it did not pass. Add a rule requiring everyone make 5 separate player trades per season.
What
If
are
they
we
don't, they
you
get
know
a
what?
$10 fine
With
per
all these
trade.
votes, we're just not a trading league anymore.
8-4, it
Who
did
are
not
those
pass.
people that voted yes?
We
Because
will
I
go
don't
over.
Zach's rules
We
are
will go
dying
over.
like Lindsey Graham.
Wow. All right, next one. This was proposed by Slaps. When he proposed it, I'm not going to lie, I thought it had no chance of passing. Add a rule that owners must respond to trade inquiry DMs within 48 hours. Under this rule, if a owner messages you for thoughts about a trade or asking about certain players, you have 48 hours to respond to the DM. If you either on Sleeper DMs or Twitter DMs. If you do
$10.
not respond within 48 hours, then you will contact me with the proof that he did not respond in the 48 hours. And then that will be a $10 fine that will be paid directly to the person that sent you the trade DMs. That
Slaps is trying to get as
did
much as he
pass
can.
8-4. I was very surprised by this one. This was the one shocker that I did not think had a chance. It did. So this upcoming year, if you send certain people, Tyler,
Oh boy.
DMs about a player, now I will say this.
I'm just
Hold
gonna
on.
put the clown
Now
emoji because that
hold-
is technically a
That's all you have
response.
to do, or you just gotta send anything.
Yes, you do
I
just
got
have to
the clown
put a
emoji.
How are we gonna
response.
pass this vote but then say no?
Just put a
to more
thumbs down
trades?
and don't respond.
Yes. Now, let me say this. If a certain somebody, I could see a few AIDS people in this meeting, if they are constantly spamming
Say their
you
names.
about individual players just to make you have to respond every time, then bring that to my attention, and I will not enforce the 48 hour.
Oh,
If you're
I
being
feel like that's
if you're
bullshit.
being honest and
I agree
sincere
with
about a
that.
trade
I
or a
agree with
player,
that.
then that's one thing. If you're just doing it to get the person to respond and be a pain in their ass, then that's a different story.
Or does a reaction count as a response?
Wait,
is
yes, a reaction
it
counts
is a
as a
response,
response.
buddy.
Period.
I will
Is
be
it
putting
a-
a lot
No,
of
I'm
clown
saying if I
emojis.
thumbs up someone's or thumbs down someone's message.
I will
Yes,
put
that
the
counts as a
laughing
response.
A
emoji.
period
Okay.
responds that counts as it. Putting a period in
Wait.
it.
So is it that they have to respond to a trade offer or
No.
just
This is only
inquiry?
DM. I made sure I asked Slaps for clarification when he proposed this. I said, "Are you wanting them to have to respond to your
I don't
trade
think Tyler.
offer
Does
in
Tyler have a
Sleeper?"
Twitter still?
What?
Did Tyler get rid of his Twitter?
I don't know, but he'll need
You
to
can message him on
reinstall it.
Sleeper.
He'll need,
You can message him on
Or
Sleeper.
message him on Sleeper.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
If
Honest thought Twitter.
But if the trade offer in Sleeper does not count for this. If you send someone a trade offer in Sleeper and they don't accept or decline, that is not enforced in this. This is solely a DM on Sleeper. So if you ask somebody about players, like Slaps loves to do, he'll message you all the time. Oh, what about this guy? You want to trade this guy?
I'm responding with a killed every time.
No, but like
Almost
also
filed the
like
laughing emoji.
if I send an offer and then I DM them on Twitter, I sent you an offer. Then they have to respond.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the
Yes.
laughing emoji.
Yeah, but
and
they
I'm
can
gonna
just
leave
say
them alone.
okay. That's it. What to do.
If you send them an offer in Sleeper and then you DM them saying I sent you an offer, they need to respond to the DM. They don't necessarily have to accept or decline the trade in Sleeper, but they do need to respond to your DM.
I just want to. Can I give everybody a comment on this?
What if I said
Oh,
I
the-
sent you
oh
a
my
trade? Can they
God.
get back?
There's
to
gonna
me?
be
They have
some
to get back
age
to me,
shit
right?
that goes on this season.
Just be an
At
active
some
league
point.
member. That's all you got to do.
Remember, once again, I understand that this rule is going to be tried to be abused or turned to be AIDS because at the end of the day, this is an AIDS league. So
I'm gonna have Cook send me 3 different
if
trade offers with one
if
player.
it's being turned that way, and you're getting AIDS from somebody, hence like
Duke.
Rat just said, you
Duke.
send an offer and then you just reply back with I sent you an offer to try to start the clock on them instead. Those things
Mhm.
need to be brought to my attention because I will waive that from this 48 hour.
What if it's a four-way? What if there's a four-way trade and then 3 of the 4 respond, not the third one? Is that a $30 fine?
The clock is started on that.
Is
fourth
that a
person.
$30 fine?
If you
though?
if you DM them, hey, I sent you a 3-way trade. The
I'm
other
gonna
2
start a whole
members are
12-way
good with
trade.
it,
Who gives a fuck?
and you
Just
don't
move on.
respond, then yes, you're on the clock for
Yeah,
the
what if
40
it's a
hours.
three-way trade?
Yeah, but
do
is
they
that
pay
is that
two
a
guys?
clearly?
No,
Yeah.
it's $10
you
fine.
pay
It'd be
two guys?
split
I
$10.
want to sleep here. I want to get to my pick.
So,
You about to do a
You better
10-way trade?
respond, or you're gonna send me $10.
God damn.
all right. So that was the big one that was approved. I'm sure there'll be some aids on this at some point
Gonna
that I'll
start
have
the whole
to
league
deal with.
trade.
All right, next one. Change from owners voting on player trades to using a fair trade analyzer website. This was code.
Oh, this was fucking.
This was proposed kind of by Rap, but also by me because
was
he
dumb.
wanted it,
We
but
both
then
proposed
I
it.
had to
So
find the
dumb.
website because he couldn't
So dumb.
do the simple work of just finding a website. Anyways,
Great
Who
proposal.
voted yes for this shit?
Good to
so
go.
under the rule, it would be put into that website, and the fair analyzer needed to be 80% or higher for the trade to go through. This basically would eliminate all the arguing and aids, that is, trade votes. But this is an AIDS league, so they like to see the AIDS trade vote, as it did not
Yeah,
pass
what the
10
hell?
to 2. I do agree. I voted no for this, and the only reason I voted no was because I like
People don't know how to evaluate trades.
I like the second proposal, and I want to see how the second one works first.
No, it's because the fucking website you're gonna use is the only free website. It's like it's not like Crocky's Numbers where he has a subscription to
Okay,
the
and
fucking.
what does that matter? I put in
Because
a
that
bunch.
free website.
I
is
put
asshole.
in-
You-
I
you
put in a
numbers
bunch-
been on there.
about?
I put in a
Hold your
bunch
ground,
of different
Pusa.
trades, some great, some horrible, some average, just to get an idea of if this website knew what it was talking about player-wise, and it was all good with me. I put in about 15 different trades, and it came out fine to me. It wasn't very
The
stingy.
commissioner did his homework. I respect that.
So I didn't just Google this website and just put it on here. I actually put in a bunch of trades, as you saw with the 2 pictures I put. Anyways, however, in JV League we will be trying this year, so keep that in mind.
Oh my.
What?
Add a rule for player trade
What?
voting that if it's a 6-6 vote, then we will use this analyzer to determine
Wow.
if it goes through. This did pass, so the league wants to try it if it is
Wow,
a 6
Pusa's gonna.
to 6 vote.
Pusa's gonna
when
try and-
slaps, or when Cronky, I can't wait for when Cronky takes slaps behind the woodshed, and it's a 6-6 vote, and then we use this website and it tells Cronky hell no.
That's good AIDS right there.
All right.
That would be great AIDS when his own.
Fucking terrible. This league is
When his
fucking
own-
trash.
Who proposed
When his
that?
own site.
This was
Not even
Wait,
in this
that got
game.
approved?
Me slash you,
got
That
right?
was me. That
Wait, what
was
is this?
Another
What is-
approved by me.
kind of you. Also,
It
Ryan.
was kind of
I can't wait to vote
golfer.
that away
That
next
was
year.
not fake rap.
Yes,
That
it
You
was.
didn't find the
Stop.
website. You talked Rat into finding
Wait,
it.
I'm not
guys
on Discord. What's
doing?
the?
It was all
fucking
3 of us.
rule?
About
What
that.
are you guys
Great
doing?
for you.
I just went over it, Zombie One.
All right,
If-
let's just avoid a 6-6.
If the vote is 6-6, 6 approved, 6 vetoes. Before in the past, it wouldn't have passed the trade. Now, if it's 6 approved and 6 vetoes, we will be using the Fair Trade Analyzer website to determine if it goes through or not.
We could have done a coin flip for this one as well.
All right, next one. One of the worser proposals. All the prize money gets sent to the commissioner, gets invested in Bitcoin at the start of the
That's
season.
the worst one.
Oh my
8
god.
to 4, no, didn't pass.
4 people
Good choice.
voted yes for this.
Oh, 4 people.
Zach,
We'll
we
see
know
here
you
in a minute.
proposed it.
All right, this was Zach's best proposal of all of them. Establish a rivalry week during the regular season.
Yeah,
Under this
that
rule,
one.
week 11, before we play teams a second time, you will play your rival. The rivals are Zach versus Anth, Pook versus Zombie, Rat versus Cheese, Ernie versus me, Slaps versus Cronky, of course, and Tyler versus Bill. Now, obviously, some of these aren't huge rivalries, but there's
Fine.
other ones
Did
that
anybody
are.
vote
Like,
no?
you gotta have Pook versus Zombie, you gotta have Rat versus Cheese, and you gotta have Slaps versus Cronky. The other ones kind of get filled in. So
Wait, you can
You could have had Zach Tyler.
manually make that the
yes, I can
that
adjust the
week's
schedule.
matchup.
Yes.
The commissioner
So-
can play God mode at any time.
So with this rivalry week, that means the first 10 weeks of the season you will not be playing this person. You will play this person in week 11. However, if the random schedule, the rest of it for those last 3 weeks has you playing one of these people, then you could possibly play them a second time. I
Yeah,
will
like
only
twice
be
in
touching.
3
So we-
weeks or whatever.
So
I
we
will
could
only be
get a
touching week
back-to-back.
Huh?
We could get a back-to-back if the random
yeah.
Possibly,
schedule
yes,
generator.
if it has
That
you.
Yeah,
happens
he's
in
gonna
real
lose 2 in a
NFL,
row.
so that's no big deal.
Yes. Everyone voted for it except
And
2 people. So
that'd feel good. The
Who the
2-0
hell are
rat.
those 2 people?
you'll find out. All right,
Jesus
next one.
Christ.
I forgot about this one. This might be the dumbest proposal because it was proposed before the World Cup even ended, which kind of just jinxed the fuck out of Messi, to be honest. The league name will not be
Well, no
changing
problem.
to OJ Friend
Let's
/
just
Messi
move
2-time World Cup
on.
champ because he did
Move
Slash
not
on.
Lamine Yamal World Cup
win,
champ.
yeah, did not
Lucky
win
you.
the World Cup this year. Sad. All right, and then the draft date
Oh
was a
God.
close vote between 2 Sundays, Sunday, September 6th, and Sunday, August 23rd. Sunday, September 6th, edged it out with 8 votes compared to 7. So the draft date will be Sunday, September 6th. Now we get to the part where we need to have an honest conversation of the time that we want to do it. Obviously, before, when Zach didn't fuck it all up, he wanted September 6th, so he voted hard for that, and then wanted it at like 7 o'clock or later because he would have been done reffing after his 1 o'clock game ended.
Let's just vote
Then
for
he
late
went
time, and then we
dumbass
can
and
all
accepted
move
a
on.
second job later on the day. So now he needs it either like 4:30 or like 9 or 10 or something after one of the
10,
games.
9:30, 10.
So, is there anyone that opposes a 9:30 draft in here, or has a concern about a 9:30 start time for
Is
that?
that 9:30
11
Eastern?
9:30
Eastern
Eastern,
PM.
We always talk
Eastern
about
PM.
9:30 Eastern, 8:30 your time. Cronky.
I should be able to work that.
Okay, so
The only one
nobody
you
in
could have
this
an
party
issue is
has an
slaps. You have to ask slaps.
issue. Well, here's the thing about slaps, and I've told them this for many years. The league is a North American league. We go off of North American time zone. I try my hardest to make it work for him. However, at the end of the day, he's in a North American league,
Now,
so he has to deal with
I
it.
would
now
consider
Golfer,
a
me and
12
Zach were
a.m.
discussing an even later draft, so it
I
can be
would
morning
consider
for
a
slaps.
12 a.m. draft.
Is that
time
feasible
to
to
try and
people in the
include
12
party, or
a.m.
is
is
that
not
too late?
feasible.
11
Buddy, it's
p.m.
already
10 or
2:30 in the morning for him.
2:30 in the
And
morning.
it's not really morning for him if you do it at 12.
What fucking time zone does he live
It's
at?
5
That's
a.m.
5 o'clock. Yeah, that's,
And it would
that's
be
an early
5. The
morning.
thing is, it's going
Oh,
to
it's
be
only
5
5 hours?
a.m. on a
Ooh, that's
Monday
tough.
for him.
Yeah,
which
that's
he
tough.
probably
Yeah,
works.
he gets up before work and does a draft.
Why don't we do it
Well,
on the
Fuck.
Saturday?
Because that's not what people voted for.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Well,
Ernie,
what
does a
time do you want the
9:30
draft?
p.m.
12
Eastern
a.m.
draft work
Eastern
for
or
you?
9:30?
I prefer 10:30, but 9:30 is okay.
Okay, there you
it'll
go.
be 9:30. So right now at the moment it is set for 9:30 unless like the other 4 people that aren't in attendance of this
What day?
have all fit. It's
Sunday, September
6th.
6th.
So
A long ways off.
wait, but
If-
wasn't there a multiple choice? Like
Yes,
you could
There
have
was. I
chosen
voted for every
that's
multiple.
why
single
you
date.
see 4, 7, 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 8, 5 because people voted for multiple days that work for them.
So nobody could do 9/5 and or August 30th or.
Fuck no.
What are you talking about?
I mean, the most votes were September 6th, so that wins.
You
I
could
they-
vote
they-
for
Eight
one
of
for any
12.
of these days or as few of these days.
Yeah, I voted
as
for
you
every
wanted.
date because I don't.
Yeah, we
you
know.
could
I
vote
voted
for
for all
one
Yeah, we
day,
know
you
you
could
don't work,
vote
buddy.
for all of them. It's
We know.
Ernie,
you could
my
select
seasonal
it.
job will
You notice,
start
Zombie,
by
it says
then.
here, please select all
That was
dates that
Zombie,
work
not
for
me.
you. That means you could
I know, I
select it.
did. That's why I'm
Was that
saying.
my
Wow,
seasonal
nobody
job?
else could fucking do those dates either. Jesus.
What do you mean? They did.
I
5
could, but I
people
didn't want
did,
to.
6 people did, 5 people did. Just the one that got the most was Sunday, September 6th.
I
And
guess.
really, the only reason this date won, to be honest, is because Zach campaigned Ernie hard to just
Yep.
vote for this date, which Ernie did, and then Zach goes ahead and fucks it all up by taking.
No, we can do it. It's just got to be like 9:30, 10 p.m.
Yeah, I know. So right now, at the moment, the time will be 9:30 start time for the draft. Like I said, unless all 4 of these other league members come and have
What an
valid
eight
reasons
fucking
for why it
bullshit.
doesn't work. If it's only Slapsets is complaining, I will be telling them, unfortunately, tough shit. Figure it out. Because this is a North American league, so we go off of Eastern time zone. All right, so there's that. Okay, now we can look at individual ballots. Do we want to just look at certain people's ballots, or you want to look at?
I don't care. It's
Show me
whatever
Cronky's ballot.
Some
Yeah,
people
rat.
don't care.
These petty people.
Show me Cronky. Only
They want
Cronky.
to see the main character. You hear that, guys?
You are the main
Out there.
character.
All right, Cronky voted for
Who's
me.
to change your fantasy team name to main
He did
character?
vote to change the buy-in because that was his proposal. Of course, he
Can't
voted to
stand
remove the
Cronky.
ring because he wants to get laid by his future wife, excuse me. He did vote for both, so that was smart at least to change punishment for both things. Voted to have the eliminator parlay, but then also remove it. So
What?
Cronky,
Pusa. So what do you
Yeah.
want?
I don't want the parlay at all.
exactly. There you go. But if
Okay,
we
so
did
ask-
keep
go
the
ask
parlay,
somebody
it
else.
would have went to eliminator. That's how he voted, so it makes sense. That's an option.
Jesus.
He didn't vote for Zach's trade deadline. We already knew that based on his
Fuck you.
comments. He did vote to increase the fab budget.
You're an idiot.
He obviously voted for this because he proposed it. Median scoring, he voted no. He did vote for the poker tournament. So there you go. Zach.
Wow.
Didn't vote for ESPN. No team defense.
Defense was
He
fucking
voted to
terrible.
increase the QB
Come
touchdown
on.
pass. Thank you, Cronky. You realize in
Yeah,
JV
well,
League.
I thought that was great, golfer.
Thank you. You did vote for the dumbest proposal of them all, the minus, which he already admits is dumb and moved on. Didn't vote for the first down bonuses. Voted for an extra IR spot. Didn't vote to remove flex or add another flex. Didn't vote to reduce the bench. Didn't vote for the majority. Foreign league members. 5 separate trades. He did vote for your 5 separate trades, Zach. There you go.
Wow.
He didn't vote for the trade inquiry DM. No for the trade analysis
call
because of
him
course
zombie.
he wants the aids of voting and all that fighting. No for the Bitcoin. Yes for the rivalry. No for the name change. There we go.
Wow.
Jeez,
he
why
even
did you
put
not
Sunday,
figure
September
players' names?
6th himself.
It auto did it. It's stupid.
All right. Anybody else?
Can we look by question, not by person?
Yeah, show me fake Rad's ballot.
Show me mine. I forget what I voted.
Guys, you got to go back to each individual person to see all their
I
answers.
forget what
You
I
can't just
voted.
hover
Yeah,
over the
I
question.
can do by question, but you have to. It's age. You have to click on each one. Rat. Let's see. He did not vote to increase the buy-in, so he's a broke bitch.
Wow.
I'd rather do it that way.
I'm in too many leagues.
Okay, that's your problem.
What?
Broke bitch.
Well, no,
Yeah, every single
exactly.
question.
He voted
How many?
to change the punishment for both, so he's not the person here. We'll see after this who was the idiot that voted
I might have
yes
done this
for the
parlay thing wrong, low-key.
voted
Gotta find
yes. No, you did it right. You voted to have the eliminator and not to
Oh.
remove it. That's if you
Okay.
wanted that. That's the proper way to do it. Or there's the way Cronky did it, where he wants to just remove it altogether, but if it wasn't removed, then he wanted it changed to the eliminator. It's one of those two ways.
Makes no sense.
Voted no for the deadline, no for fab change. Is there any other ones you really care about?
No.
Voted yes for
No.
touchdown pass, thank you.
Oh,
Let's
Ooh,
draw
you
the
voted yes for
balls.
my bonus for the tight end too.
Yes.
You and me voted pretty much the same on a lot of this.
yeah. 5 hours.
Yeah, you guys are just trying to boost the fucking tight end.
He voted for the trade inquiry DMs. Something tells me next year that'll be back on the ballot to remove after this season. And voted to use the trade analyzer because that was his idea, so that makes sense. All right, cool. Let's go by individual
Let's do
question.
the order.
So what question do you want, Zach? Which one are you most interested in seeing who voted which
What
one?
are the most lopsided ones?
Cronky.
Is there certain ones
Okay,
you
go
propose
to
that
go to
you want to
remove
see?
the league parlay.
Remove the league parlay.
Yeah, let's
See,
see
this is
who
why it's
voted
because
yes.
it doesn't give you names; it gives you these.
Oh my god.
So they were Pook. Fucking hell.
Okay, fuck that shit. Let's just
That's
get
what
to the
it-
draft
Or
order.
dash.
Let's
All
get
right,
to
we
that.
good? Everybody's good on this. Thank you
Yes.
for doing your part to vote
Here
this
comes the
season.
hands.
Should be an interesting season with a few of those rule changes. As we all know, every year there's a lot on the ballot, but very few things pass. It's hard to get people to change their mind in this league. Creatures of habit. So good luck to the few things that did pass, like the trade inquiry DM. Good job, Slaps. Good thinking on that.